100cc special cup coming up.
What's so special about it?
I have no idea, honestly. They called it that, that's all.
It's a special cup! Oh, that's not PG.
Gonna be doing it with Daisy. I'm gonna do it in the bandwagon.
Oh,
Bandwagon. His tires look stupid on it, so it goes. But that works. Special cup, and then go back to the shell. Bananas. Bananas. Start on the picks. Okay. Mario Kart 8.
Makes you wonder why they didn't just make different costumes for the racers as opposed to just making different actual racers. Like Metal Mario as opposed to just having Metal Mario be an alternative skin for the same.
Oh, for Mario. Well, Metal Mario drives different from Mario because the metal ones are heavier.
Right. I imagine
so
that.
They can, because Yoshi you can pick different colors for. Because I think if you're doing the skin, it's just a skin. But when they have different effects in the actual driving,
yeah,
then it.
Because like you could bust out like different costumes for Mario. They have like Dr. Mario in there.
Oh yeah, no, that would be cool if they would do like even if it was like DLC based or not DLC, amiibo based.
Yeah.
Like if you have the Dr. Mario, you can unlock that costume for him.
Yeah.
Instead, you only unlock your costume for the Mii characters. So like if you like have a Mario amiibo, that'll unlock and allow if you're playing as a Mii character,
you
can then dress them in the costume like I did with Cubby on the one episode as Mega Man. So that's what he normally plays. Tyler normally plays Link. Neil plays Villager, who I end up playing. He plays male Villager, I play female Villager. I don't know why. I just picked female for some reason.
Whatever.
Yeah.
It's like some people choose to play as a female character in an RPG because they want to stare at a girl's ass for like 20 hours instead of a dude's ass.
Part of the reason I did it. I don't know. I just always identified more with female characters and women in general. But I'm definitely. My own identity is clearly male.
I mean, there's an easy way to remove my genitalia, I will.
No, I don't want to be a woman at all. That's the thing, like I'm very happily a man in body, mind, spirit, and all that, but I have always in my life just gotten along better with women. I think I'm just an emotional level or interest level.
Oh yeah.
I just have more in common with females.
I mean, I understand women more just because
that's also
I hung out mainly with my mom and my sister.
Yeah, I think that's kind of how it was. I spent more time with my mom growing up than I did with my dad.
Right. Like my dad was around, but he wasn't really, a big influence on me.
Yeah, I just didn't have the same interests, so we didn't hang out.
Yes.
Yeah, we're not talking about penises for a change.
Speaking of penis.
Although I remember seeing my dad's when I was a kid. That's inevitable. But you're a kid, so you think it's like huge. And then you get older and you're like, wait, was it huge? Or was I just a kid? And now mine is like what I consider huge. Like, yeah. Perspectives.
Hey Dad, let's compare.
No. I need to find out that I'm smaller than my dad. Oh, fuck. I hit the sign.
Well done, Daisy.
And then I lost my coins. Whatever.
Her kingdom's crumbling. It's made of the same.
Oh yeah. Food.
Food. Gonna eat on the air while I play. Nom.
Yes. Like mainly the biggest influence my family, had.
Smoking.
Well, actually, yeah. My dad smoked, and my brother smoked, and my sister
Yeah, but
smoked.
you don't smoke.
Yeah, that's why.
Okay. Yeah, good point. My parents smoked when I was really little, but by the time I was like 3 or 4, I want to say they had quit.
Right.
So I only have like vague memories of like ashtrays in our old house.
Yeah.
But by the time we moved, when I was 5, they had quit already. So until like when I was like early teens, maybe a little younger, my dad started smoking cigars, but never in the house. So
Okay.
it never really affected us much.
I mean, like, since then, everyone has quit.
I started and quit as well.
It took my dad a long time to quit, but funny story, he he went in to get his lungs tested because, you know, he had to re-up on his insurance. This was a few years ago. And he did, you know, the test to see, like, how much lung power he had. And he still had full lung power. And they're like, how long have you been smoking? And he's like, I don't know, 35, 40 years. And they're like, that's not possible. Come to find out that he has not been smoking cigarettes correctly. He's the kind of he's the kind of guy who just pulls it in and rolls it through his
into your
nose.
mouth, so it doesn't actually. I did that for a long time when I was like in 6th grade and was first trying smoking because I didn't know what I was doing. It was just that, and then my brother, though he told me don't ever smoke, taught me how to actually smoke, and that's when I actually got like the nicotine head rush, like for the first and like only time it ever happens, which is like kind of why like, oh man, whoa, and then you try smoking more and you never get that again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hey, it
At least he wasn't smoking weed that way. That'd be a total waste of weed, man.
so yeah, that was interesting to
Yeah,
come
that's
find
funny.
that out. But he switched insurance providers, and they're like, oh, it's gonna be another $200 because you're a smoker, and he's like, fuck that. So I told him to quit.
That's why my parents quit. My mom did the math. She's like, we're spending this much a year on cigarettes. And my dad was like, fuck this.
Yeah.
And also, I think my brother started bugging them about quitting. Like, why you smoke? Man. Fucking little brat.
Yeah, my sister quit for health reasons, but not like because of her lungs or anything. And I think my brother just quit because of money.
Money was my motivating factor. I always said I wanted to quit smoking before the age my parents quit. And since I was like 3 or 4 and they were like 36 when they had me, I'm like, fuck, I could smoke till I'm 40. But I also wanted to quit before 30, which I did with a couple years to spare.
Right.
But yeah, I switched to e-cigarettes because I found a good Groupon. I'm like, well, this is going to be cheaper. Like, the only reason I hadn't switched to e-cigarettes is because the startup cost of getting the first setup, the charger and all that. It's like, I don't want to spend like $50 plus to get a full starter kit or whatever to know if I don't even know if I'm going to like this. But I got a good Groupon deal. Liked it. And then it was, I could go cheaper. And that changed my smoking habits with cigarettes.
Well, I just
So
hope
then
you
I
didn't-
was I quit like actual cigarettes. So I'm actually close to this April, I want to say, will be 3 years cigarette free, like real cigarette. And then I like ended up vaping for like 6 months until I got sick, and even vaping was like difficult to breathe in. Then I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna struggle with breathing anything into my lungs, it's gonna be fucking weed. So I quit, and so after going like a week or 2 without any nicotine, and I'd already been on a lower dose, I didn't miss it, and I was like, well, I guess I'll just not do that anymore. So now I still vape, but just with 0 nicotine, and it's extremely rare that I do it.
Right. I don't know if vaping does anything, but I did hear that e-cigarettes cause like popcorn.
Yeah.
That's terrifying to think of.
Yeah, that's why I'm glad I don't do any of that shit anymore. Just the weed. Which I know has its side effects, but whatever. I still maintain I got better lung capacity as a result of taking huge ass ball rips. Because I had to get my lungs bigger to take bigger and bigger rips. Whereas with a cigarette, you're just going for like the short hit. You want that nicotine. With weed, it's like, I want this fat ass rip. And then you hold it in for a long time. It's like, there's smoke in there, but you're still training your lungs, so it kind of balances itself out, right? So you just gotta treat smoking weed like a fucking lung exercise. And then you'll be fine.
Yeah, I just...
Wow,
I
your
can't-
lung, it looks like your lungs would have greatly improved if you didn't hold them back so severely. So it's, they average it out? No, medicine doesn't work that way. I'm sorry, you're dying. That was good while it lasted.
Well, shit.
At least I'm mellow about it. Yeah, you shouldn't. It's gonna cost you a lot of money just to die.
Oh, no.
Fine, I'll just treat it with more marijuana. No medical code. They die happy, man.
Yeah.
Weed and hookers. And, blackjack.
If you win the lottery, what are you gonna do?
Weed and hookers.
And one guy was like blowing hookers.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I would 100% be on that train. Vegas, blow, and hookers.
The reporter became
Yeah.
Oh, that was probably not the answer we were looking for.
And that shit-eating grin the guy
I'm
had.
gonna
The most honest answer you could have gotten on television.
first. I would love to give like a really long like first. I'm gonna go to a country that has zero extradition back to the U.S. There, despite my wealth, I will still ignore my student loans because fuck the man and damn the system. Second, hookers and blow. Viva Colombia! Viva la Revolucion! And then run out there and be like, the fuck just happened?
Then come back and be like, are you single?
How much for you to be single? Oh, only if she's cute, like a weather lady. My brother.
I just remember her being
attractive weather
Asian. I
lady.
don't remember if she was attractive.
Well, she's Asian. That's like a yes, more than likely. Positive racial stereotypes are still racist, folks. I'm
Yeah.
not claiming I'm not racist. I'm just saying that even when I say nice things about cultures and generalize them, it still makes me racist.
Oh yeah.
Although I have definitive proof not all Asians are good at math, white. But then again, he loves mayonnaise more than any white person I know. So I guess it's a cultural thing,
Yeah.
because he was raised here. You, sir, are you?
I like
I'm sure you like
mayonnaise.
certain things mayonnaise. Oh, man. Dude, you can do both.
Yeah, that's what I do.
One of my favorite parts of Subway sandwiches is when the mustard and mayonnaise and like are just there at the end of the bread. It's like just that holy trinity of sandwich, fundamentals. Oh, hell yeah. I put mayonnaise on my BLTs.
The first time I
On my-
had it,
I'm so white bread. I put it on my wheat bread.
the first time I had it, my dad came home early from work one day, and
I also like
he
Miracle.
tosses me
I don't give a
his
shit either.
his sandwich. And he's like, "Hey, I'm not gonna eat this. You can have it." I'm like, "Thanks, Dad." And like, I eat it, and the first bite I have is a mix of mayonnaise and mustard. I'm like, "Oh."
Right. Oh yeah, my dad influenced me that way. I had not so much a direct Oedipus complex in that I wanted to fuck my mom. But I
did anyway.
I did engage in minor competitions with my dad, like who could put more shit on their Subway sandwich. So I used to get extra everything,
Okay.
just because it was more shit than my dad had put on his sandwich. And from there, I'm glad I did though, because then over the years, I would just slowly remove elements and then go, yeah, I don't miss that. And then I have crafted the perfect sandwich since then,
Nice.
which I've scaled back on the extra everything. But yeah, and that's where I discovered that love of the mayonnaise and mustard. Because that's,
I used to just get double meat. I just don't do it now because I can't afford it.
when I go to Potbelly's, I get a big. I don't know how much bigger it is than the regular or not. Because the last regular I had was at Portland. It was like 8 in the morning, Portland time. I justified it over breakfast food by saying it was 10 o'clock Chicago time, which was close enough to lunch for me.
Yeah.
And then after I ate that, I bought gin. After trying gin samples at 8:30 in the morning, because I was in the airport.
They were samples.
fantastic gin. Oh my god. I got tipsy off them samples.
Quite decent.
And if I go back, I hope that they're still there. I want to buy more.
Mhm.
I linked them on our last podcast episode, so
Nice.
hope they'll send us free samples. That would never happen.
No.
I would love to get to that level. You're ruining the show!
What kind of sauce is that?
Honey mustard.
Where's the mayonnaise?
With your ranch.
Do an
My-
extra thing of ranch, won't it?
Thousand Island. Like, there's mayonnaise in there. And that shit is great. And it works on a hot dog.
Holy shit, you got yourself another one of those things.
What things?
One of those, you know,
Oh, kidney stone.
Trophies?
that's it.
Yay, 3 stars, 60. I like when it's easy. Yay, another new vehicle customization. Yay, another stamp.
Yay, yay!
Yay, yay.
Alright, kids, that was fun.
Yay, now I'm gonna go eat food, and then, oh, fuck. Yay, I can skip it now. Fuck you,
Oh, the
credits.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go eat.